Hey there, fellow explorer, and welcome to a special Espirito edition of the Deep Dive.
Espirito.
Yeah, Espirito Deep, you could say.
I like that.
You know, it's Italian for expert, so we're
Ah,
taking our expertise to the next level for you today.
I'm excited.
We're tackling a topic that has sparked imaginations for centuries, wonders of the world.
It seems humans have always had this drive to identify and celebrate the most incredible things our planet has to offer, both natural and those we've created ourselves.
Yeah, it's like we're hardwired to seek out the extraordinary.
Absolutely.
And speaking of extraordinary, today's Deep Dive focuses on the new seven wonders of the world.
Oh, those are fascinating.
You know, those chosen in 2007 by that massive global vote.
Right, right.
We'll be exploring their histories, the sheer awe they inspire, and of course some of the controversies that swirled around the whole selection process.
Always controversy.
Our main guide for this adventure is the trusty Wikipedia article on New Seven Wonders of the World.
Okay.
But before we jump into the new, how about a quick warm-up?
Okay.
Can you off the top of your head name all the original sort of wonders of the ancient world?
Oh, gosh. I always mix some of those up.
Well, think about it for a second.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So give our listener a few seconds to think and then hit them with the one that's still around.
All right, listener, got your list ready.
Got it.
The only one of those ancient wonders still around today is the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Really?
Everything else, from the Hanging Gardens of Babylon to the Colossus of Rhodes, has been lost to time disasters, or, well, let's just say human intervention hasn't always helped preserve things.
Wow, that really puts things into perspective. I mean,
It does.
makes you wonder, right?
Yeah.
What will be left standing centuries from now?
Exactly.
What will people consider wonders in the future?
Mm,
Anyway, enough existential pondering for now.
right.
Let's get back to how these new seven wonders came about.
Okay.
What sparked this whole global quest for new wonders?
Well, the story begins in 2001 with a Swiss-Canadian named Bernard Weber and his organization, the New Seven Wonders Foundation. They launched this ambitious campaign with a simple yet powerful goal to choose new wonders from a pool of 200 existing monuments around the world.
Wow, so they started with 200.
200 to start.
Wow, that's a
It
lot.
was a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get this, over 100 million votes poured in from all over the globe
Wow.
via internet and telephone. Talk about a global phenomenon.
It really highlights the power of technology to connect people around a shared sense of curiosity and cultural heritage.
Absolutely. It was a huge undertaking.
It was.
They started with a whopping 200 contenders, then narrowed it down to 77 nominees,
Okay.
then to 21 finalists, and finally on July 7, 2007, the new seven wonders of the world were revealed.
What a day that must have been.
Drumroll, please.
Okay.
Let's unveil these modern marvels one by one.
All right, let's hear it. Which wonder will be first on our grand tour?
First up, we have a structure so colossal it's said to be visible from space, the Great Wall of China. I mean, imagine the manpower, the engineering, the sheer scale of it.
You know, the Great Wall wasn't built all at once.
Oh, right.
It actually spans centuries, with different sections constructed by various dynasties. It's a physical representation of China's long and complex history.
Wow.
A tapestry woven from stone and sweat over generations.
That's incredible. Okay, next we're whisked away to Jordan, to the ancient city of Petra, a breathtaking wonder carved directly into towering sandstone cliffs. Can you imagine the artistry and precision required to create such a city?
It's mind-blowing. What's fascinating about Petra is that it was essentially lost to the Western world for centuries. It wasn't until the early 1800s that a Swiss explorer rediscovered it,
Really?
revealing its architectural secrets to the modern world. Talk about a hidden treasure.
That's incredible. Okay, now we're off to Rome, Italy to stand in the heart of the Colosseum, that massive amphitheater where gladiators once battled and ancient Romans were entertained by grand spectacles.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there.
I could practically hear the roar of the crowd.
The Colosseum really makes you reflect on how Roman society viewed entertainment and spectacle. These events weren't just about bloodshed. They were carefully orchestrated displays of power, social control, and cultural values.
Yeah.
Pretty thought-provoking, don't you think?
Absolutely. Next up, we're traveling to Mexico, to the ancient Mayan city of Chichen Itza.
Oh, yes.
This site is home to the iconic Pyramid El Castillo, this is precisely aligned with astronomical events like the spring and autumn equinoxes.
Wow.
The Mayans weren't just skilled architects, they were brilliant astronomers and mathematicians.
You know, the precision of El Castillo's alignment reveals the Mayas' sophisticated understanding of time and the cosmos. It's a testament to their knowledge, surpassing even some European cultures of the time.
It really makes you appreciate the ingenuity of these ancient civilizations.
It does.
All right, now we're heading high into the Andes Mountains of Peru to explore the lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu.
Oh, Machu Picchu.
The ancient city, perched on a mountain ridge, seems to blend seamlessly with the surrounding landscape.
It's magical.
I can only imagine what it must have been like to stumble upon it for the first time.
What's remarkable about Machu Picchu is that it remained hidden from the outside world for centuries after the Inca Empire fell.
Really?
It wasn't until 1911 that an American explorer, Hiram Bingham, brought it to international attention.
Wow.
It's a wonder that was literally lost and then found again.
That's amazing. Okay, our journey continues to India, where we encounter the Taj Mahal, a stunning white marble mausoleum.
I've heard so much about the Taj Mahal.
This masterpiece was built by a Mughal emperor as a testament to his love for his wife. It's a story of love loss and architectural grandeur all rolled into one.
The Taj Mahal is often considered the ultimate expression of love, but it also reflects the Mughal Empire's architectural promise. The intricate details, the symmetrical design, the sheer scale of the project, it's truly breathtaking.
I've seen pictures, but I can only imagine how awe-inspiring it must be to see it in person. Okay, our final stop brings us to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, home to the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue.
Oh, yes.
Standing atop Corcovado mountain arms, outstretched, it's an Art Deco masterpiece that seems to embrace the entire city.
You know, Christ the Redeemer has become more than just a religious symbol. It represents hope, peace, and redemption for people of all faiths and backgrounds. Its location perched high above the city adds to its powerful symbolism, making it seem like a guardian watching over Rio.
Well, there you have it, the new 7 wonders of the world.
What a list.
A truly diverse collection of architectural marvels, ancient cities, and awe-inspiring monuments. But hold on to your hats, folks, because this global poll wasn't without its share of controversy.
Ah, yes, controversy. You see, selecting something as subjective as wonders is bound to spark debate.
Right.
People are passionate about their heritage, their history, their favorite places. Not everyone is going to agree.
Exactly. I'm curious, what do you think, dear listener? Were there any issues with this global poll? I mean, was it really the best way to choose new wonders? Think about that while we get ready to unpack those criticisms. And don't worry, we'll also be taking a closer look at some of the other incredible sites that were in the running, those that almost made the cut. Buckle up. There's more to explore. Okay, so we've marveled at these new 7 wonders, but as you mentioned, there were some raised eyebrows about how they were chosen.
There were.
What were some of the big criticisms of this global poll?
Well, one of the loudest criticisms had to do with the voting process itself.
Oh, really?
Anyone could vote multiple times online or by phone.
Oh, so it wasn't like one vote per person.
Right, which obviously raises concerns about fairness and accuracy.
Right.
I mean, imagine if a country launched a massive Get Out the Vote campaign for their nominee.
Oh, yeah.
That could potentially skew the results, right?
Yeah, it makes you wonder if the final selections truly reflected a global consensus or were more influenced by who had the most organized voting effort. Kind of like how some online polls can be dominated by superfans, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And adding fuel to the fire, the organization that designates World Heritage Sites actually distanced itself from the new 7 Wonders project.
Really?
They were concerned that this popularity contest might overshadow the importance of preserving and recognizing all cultural and natural heritage sites worldwide, not just a select few.
I see.
That's a valid point. I mean, there are so many incredible places out there that didn't even make it onto the ballot.
Yeah.
Focusing on just 7, even if they are spectacular, could inadvertently downplay the value of other amazing sites.
It's a delicate balance, isn't it? Celebrating remarkable achievements while also acknowledging the vast and diverse tapestry of human history and culture.
Yeah.
But hey, despite the controversy, we can't deny the passion and enthusiasm this campaign generated.
True.
Some of the national campaigns to promote their nominees were pretty remarkable.
Oh, absolutely. Remember Brazil's Vote for Christ campaign?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they went all out. Companies were offering free text messages to vote, and they even flew banners over Rio urging people to support Christ the Redeemer.
And in Peru, the government launched a full-fledged campaign to rally support for Machu Picchu.
Really?
They even sent delegations to other countries to drum up votes.
Wow, talk about taking national pride to the next level. It's incredible how these monuments became rallying points, bringing people together to celebrate their heritage and their country's place on the world stage.
It's a reminder that these places aren't just bricks and mortar, they represent stories, identities, and connections that run deep. Okay, so we've talked about the winners and the controversies.
Right.
But I'm dying to know, what about the other incredible places that were in the running?
Yeah?
What about those that almost made it onto the list?
You read my mind. The competition was fierce, and there were so many other awe-inspiring contenders. Let's take a virtual tour of some of these almost wonders, shall we?
Let's do it. First up, we have Stonehenge in England.
Oh yeah, Stonehenge.
Those prehistoric stone circles have been shrouded in mystery for centuries.
Yeah.
What were they used for? How were those massive stones transported and erected?
Right.
It's like stepping back in time and trying to unlock the secrets of a lost civilization.
I get chills just thinking about it. Okay, next on our almost wonder list is the Acropolis in Athens, Greece.
The Acropolis.
The Parthenon, those iconic classical columns, the breathtaking views.
It's so beautiful.
It's like a postcard from ancient Greece,
Yeah.
a symbol of democracy, philosophy, and artistic achievement.
The Acropolis is a powerful reminder of the enduring legacy of ancient Greece.
Yeah.
It's a place where myth and history collide, where you can practically feel the presence of Socrates, Plato, and Pericles.
Okay, let's travel to Istanbul, Turkey to visit the Hagia Sophia.
Oh, the Hagia Sophia.
This architectural marvel has been a church, a mosque, and now a museum reflecting centuries of cultural and religious shifts.
Wow.
It's a stunning blend of Byzantine and Islamic architecture, a tangible testament to the ebb and flow of history.
What's fascinating about Hagia Sophia is that it embodies the convergence of different cultures and faiths.
Right,
It's a visual representation of how civilizations interact, influence, and sometimes clash.
right.
And yet it stands as a symbol of resilience and the power of human creativity to transcend boundaries.
It gives me goosebumps just thinking about the stories those walls could tell. And how could we forget the enigmatic Moai statues of Easter Island?
The Moai.
Those giant monolithic figures staring out at the Pacific Ocean have captivated imaginations for centuries.
I know, it's so mysterious.
Who carved them? Why? How did they move those massive heads?
The Moai are a testament to the ingenuity and artistic vision of the Rapa Nui people who inhabited Easter Island.
Yeah.
They represent a culture that thrived in isolation, developing unique traditions and a complex societal structure. It's a reminder that wonder and mystery can be found even in the most remote corners of our planet.
It's incredible to think that with all of these amazing places we've talked about, we've only just scratched the surface of the world's wonders.
Oh, absolutely. There are countless other hidden gems, natural wonders, and architectural marvels out there just waiting to be discovered and appreciated.
And that's what makes exploring so exciting.
It is.
There's always something new, to learn something that takes the breath away, something that makes you marvel at the ingenuity and creativity of humanity.
It really makes you realize how much there is to see and do in this world.
It does. This whole deep dive has been a whirlwind journey through time and across continents.
It has.
We've celebrated human achievements, pondered ancient mysteries, and grappled with the complexities of choosing just a handful of wonders
Right.
from the vast tapestry of human history.
Well said.
And that brings us to you, our amazing listener.
Oh, yes.
We've explored the ancient wonders, the new wonders, the controversies, the almost wonders.
Right.
But now we want to hear from you.
Okay.
If you could add an eighth wonder to the list, what would it be and why?
That's a good question.
What place structure or creation fills you with awe and deserves global recognition?
Think about it. What hidden gems, natural wonders, or architectural marvels have you encountered that left an unforgettable mark on your soul?
The world is full of wonder, and we encourage you to keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep discovering those places that ignite your curiosity and spark your imagination.
Keep that wonder alive.
Thanks for joining us on this Espirito edition of The Deep Dive. Until next time, keep wondering.